My videos don't do well on the internet, and for a while this kind of bothered me. Like, the average views I get on a video are like 200 to 300 views, which is a lot of people, but not in the grand scheme of the internet, or even the grand scheme of my subscriber count. And for a while, I was kind of bitter about it. I was like, what are the rest of my subscribers doing? Does YouTube hate me? Is this an algorithm thing? Is this an internet culture thing? Is it society? And while I try not to dwell on numbers anymore, this did raise a lot of questions for me. What I, and I'm sure plenty of other artists out there, sort of failed to recognize is that social media takes work, and it's a completely different kind of work than what art is. How well you do on social media has almost nothing to do with how good your art is. A lot of the times, the videos that I'm most proud of and spend the most time on are the videos that perform the worst on my YouTube channel. Meanwhile, my half-assed Brian David Gilbert animation is going to be the most popular thing I ever make. Social media very obviously caters to very specific things. Even then, when you do get that spark of, oh wow, this thing sure is getting popular, just 1 or 2 or even 3 trending videos isn't enough to carry your YouTube channel. Being successful on social media requires a level of consistency. It requires knowing what people want and doing that over and over and over again. I think we all know that it's kind of a recent development that artists are kind of forced to also be social media people now. And it sort of kind of makes sense too. I mean, social media is this great platform to be able to share your art with like everyone in the world for free. The downside to this is that it can also be a lot of our first times applying a value, like a number, to your art that has nothing to do with the art itself, because the number doesn't depend on how good the art is. It depends on if you use the right hashtags, or if you posted it at the right time, or if it happens to be something that's trendy or sexy. And this brings me back to the main point of this video, which is, why is my YouTube channel not doing well? My approach as of right now has been, I'm going to make this cool thing, I'm going to put it out there, and I'm just gonna see if people like it, and see who looks at it and thinks it's cool. And this works for me. I care more about just being able to post whatever I want than trying to focus on how many views it gets. I think the problem was that I was doing this while also expecting the numbers of someone who is posting consistently, who is putting the work into thinking about the stuff they make and what value it brings to their audience. Because as an artist, you can't expect to grow an audience without thinking about your audience. If I really wanted to make my YouTube channel more profitable, I would probably have to shift gears in how I run it. I might have to start thinking about what people find more useful to watch, or what people find more entertaining to watch. I might have to rebrand myself and give people a better idea of the kind of content that I make so that they know what to expect, and if they want to, they can subscribe for more. And this isn't like selling out or anything, it's just how you run a YouTube channel properly. And in the end of the day, are there examples of people not doing this and being totally successful? Yeah, sure. And are there examples of people who try extra hard to kind of go for that social media thing and it just doesn't work out? Yeah, that probably exists. But what I'm saying is that if you're like me and you sort of just put stuff out there, you'll make yourself miserable if you try comparing yourself to other YouTubers that kind of have it more figured out. So don't be too hard on yourself, and just kind of get a better understanding of what you prioritize, art versus social media, and adjust your expectations accordingly. Anyways, all that aside, today's video is sponsored by me. It's sponsored by me. I'm the sponsor. Guys, it's Pride Month, which means gay people are back in season. Fresh from the gay farm. Hoist those rainbow flags back up because on July 13th, 4 p.m. Pacific time, my friends and I are going to be hosting a late Pride charity stream. We'll be doodling and noodling while raising money for the Stonewall Community Foundation. By donating through our silly little stream, you'll be making a real difference for real people. Plus, you'll be helping us reach a variety of milestones with various challenges attached. From reacting to my old coming out video when I thought I was bisexual, to a sneak peek of the up-and-coming indie animated show Dreamcatchers that I'm working on with friends. Trust me, you will not want to miss this. So join us on July 13th at 4 p.m. Pacific time to celebrate being happy with who you are. Thank you for watching this video. If you're new here, the stuff I make is exactly how I described, just sort of random animations, music videos, behind the scenes animatics, short films, tutorials, and whatever this video is. So if you want to subscribe to my archive of nonsense, feel free to do so. But yeah, that's all I had to say, I guess.